Hi everyone, Maggie here. Happy Saturday morning. Happy New Year's Eve. I cannot believe it's New Year's Eve. I have no plans. My plans today are doing maybe 2 more videos. I've got a lavender and speckles haul, and I think I'm gonna do a melting basket. I've been keeping everything for like the last couple months, stuff I had been throwing into my melting basket that I didn't get finished. And so I've been holding on to all that, and I think I'm gonna put it all together and try to get through it. So, like I said in my video yesterday, I don't think are going anywhere. We might go out and get a bite to eat, maybe, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're just gonna make homemade pizza. I think that's what Brad's decided. And I want potato soup, so I might save that for tomorrow. I don't know, or I might make them both today. Who knows? But like I said, 2 of the kids are going to the same party tonight. So I kind of like to be around. You just never know with 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, you know what's going to happen. So I like to stay close to home. And then Sydney, I think, is just going to stay in town and maybe go up to the bowling alley. Her friends are a little bit older, so that's what they do. But I just like to be around, you know, like to be in control just in case. So I have quite a big empties. This is about 2 weeks worth of empties. I really don't like waiting this long because then I don't really have my shit together, and I'm kind of going rogue here and just pulling things, but I'll do the best I can. I don't know. So I did get my lavender and speckles order in, and I'm going to do a whole video on that. So in the order, there were some that were ready to warm. Some of them had dates on them. And even if they did, on the invoice, she wrote down, you know, ready to warm or warm after January 10th. So it was really cold that day. So of course, when the order came in, a lot of times I like to do my video pretty quickly, but the wax was so cold and it was really hard to smell it. So I decided to pull out a couple that were ready to warm, and the rest I just put under my desk in the box to let it warm up, and then I was going to do the video later. So I did, okay, so these bags right here are how her wax came, and some of them come in these chunks like this. It kind of reminds me of like maybe a souffle that's been cut up, but I don't think I don't know how many ounces these are, and I might need to look at that before I do my haul video, so I have a little bit more information from you. But I don't think one of these is enough for my open concept. Now, first of all, okay, I did melt this. It's called breakfast apple pie. I'm going to tell you, this might be my favorite coffee scent on cold ever. It's a steaming cup of freshly brewed coffee and sweet cream and a serving of apple pie. It has a 9/22 date on it, so I'm assuming that's the pour date. It could be the melt after date. I'm not sure. On cold, this took me back to when my kids were little. Me and the girls, there is 2 craft malls on Interstate 55, from which it goes like all through Illinois, but I would get on Interstate 55, that's how we get to Springfield. And my poor little girls, I would drag them there a couple times a month. Now, when I say craft mall, I don't mean overpowering potpourri, lots of heavy spice craft mall. We would walk in there, and the ladies and their husbands would all be sitting around, and both these craft malls had like kitchens in them. They had like cabinets, and they would be drinking coffee, so you would have the coffee smell. There would be tons of desserts and casseroles going and crock pots going. There were so many different aromas. It smelled just like this. I adore this. I tried to do this whole thing in my open concept yesterday. For me, there wasn't enough. I needed more. Her wax is a really, really soft wax, really soft. Like, to get it out of my burner, my warmers, I need to cotton ball it because I was lazy last night and just turned my warmers off and stuck them in the freezer. And it didn't just pop out. I mean, I got it out, no big deal, you know, but I had to like pry it a little bit and it popped out. But it's super, super soft. So I just think I need more. But I am gonna repurchase this. I'm gonna either get 2 this size, or if she makes it in a larger size, because this is just This makes me really happy. And I let Presley, I think, smell it. And I said, doesn't that remind you of the craft malls when we would go there? And she's like, it reminds me of like the wreaths and stuff on the wall. And she's right. I don't know why. I mean, there's no pine or tree scent in this at all, but it really takes us back there. So I love the memory that this produces. So I'm gonna try this again, definitely. The other one I got was the banana nut bread, and I stuck a couple pieces of this in my office. And this is a really pretty scent. It's walnut and ripe banana combined with nutmeg and vanilla cake. It's super pretty. I think I needed more. I think for these bakery scents, this might be a wax where just more is the way I need to go for my home. But it is a super, super pretty banana walnut scent. So I have a lot of her wax, which you'll see later, but I'm gonna really let her stuff cure quite a while, and then I'm gonna try it. So today I finished up my loaf of Night and Terror Tower from Britta's. I have this going in my open concept. This will be the third, maybe the fourth time that I've warmed this. The first time it was way too light for me, and this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's Palo, Blackberry, and Tobacco and Bay. 3 oils that you would think would be super strong, yet this one just does not produce super strong in my home. So I'm giving it another shot today. If it doesn't really come alive today, and because this was poured in April, I probably won't repurchase this one. Now I've done some other stuff from her that just, you know, blew me out of the house. So it could just be the scent, you know, no big deal. It's just the way it is, but it's beautiful on cold. Really like it. And I love Britta's and everything about her business. Okay, so a couple of years ago, I'm thinking 2020, maybe 21, I don't know. I wonder if there's a date on these. I was at our Kroger, and in the clearance, they had this candlelight wax in Acorn Woods. So I picked up 2 of these clamshells. They had them marked down to $1. So actually, I think I picked up 4 or 6. I picked up quite a few. I used this in my open concept one day, 2 of these. This is super strong. I mean, it's a super soapy. This reminds me of a soap, a man's soap, old school soap back in the day. Zest or Coast maybe? I don't know, but I think this is super pretty. I don't really get a tree note, which is kind of what I was anticipating. But I like this. I would get this again. I mean, this is definitely, this is even worth like a $2 Walmart bar. I mean, it was just really, really good. Who would have thunk it, right? Okay, what have I got going here, guys? Let's try to do this better. Okay, so I finished up, I got a lot of stuff in here. Okay, in my open concept, I finished up my Whoville from Lurid, which is sweet musk, vanilla frosting, allspice maple sugar, and a hint of pine. This was one of the lighter Christmas scents that I had from Lurid. It was a pretty scent, but it was pretty light actually. And I used, I mixed it with Vintage Farmhouse Christmas from Better Homes and Gardens, which this is an older clam. Smoked hickory, birch, evergreen, wild apple, vanilla, tonka, and tobacco infused amber. And then I had a few of this hypothermia here from the Bathing Garden, which was winter mint, green apples, fresh cut woods, musk, balsam, and vanilla. This was a really good day. You know, the stuff worked, it worked all good together. I just had these single clams and I just had to get rid of them. And I only had, I think, like a couple little pieces of this left. So I just really wanted to get rid of some older stuff. Candle Cravings, that really cheap wax I got. This is her Blueberry Cobbler. I use this in my office with, I think, the day I did some blueberry in my open. And maybe I just use this. This isn't bad. I mean, this was worth the $1 and change I paid for this little bag of wax. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to purchase from this company anymore. But if you want to add some stuff to your collection, if you're just starting out, look up Candle Cravings. She is always running like 70% off. I mean, some of it's done okay, especially in smaller rooms for me. Southbound Snowdrop Cake. I adore this. Looks like I have one little block left. I put 2 cubes of this in my bedroom. That's it. That's all I used. This is an almond, rose, benzoin, cassis, and black currant. It's a Lush type. Okay, here's my question. Because I got on the Lush site. I did not order on Boxing Day this year. It's the first time in about 3 years that I haven't ordered on Boxing Day. Do they even make any products in this snow cake type anymore? I didn't see anything. This is a beautiful scent. And this performed beautifully in my room. I'm going to tell you, I can probably just one day use just this 1 cube in my bedroom and it'll fill it. So I would definitely repurchase Snowdrop Cake for a bedroom scent. I think it would be, I honestly think this would be pretty in my whole house. It would take at least two clams though, so. You know, all these days I had some mint going. I went ahead and pulled out this mint chocolate chip milkshake cookie from Bath & Body. I burned it one day in the little half bath off the Open Concept. You know, this is okay. It is exactly what it says. It's a mint chocolate chip type of scent. Would I buy it again? Maybe. I got these last year for like $6.99. I had hit all of these really good Bath & Body Works sales early in the morning. And, you know, working from home, I can, you know, get up and sit here and get on the computer. And there were tons of candles. I placed so many orders because I was getting these candles for like $6.99. And this was one of the scents that I got. So I think I have 3 of these. You know, I definitely wouldn't pay $15, $16 for this candle by any means. But in a couple years, if I could get it for, you know, $6.99 again, once I'm out of the ones that I got, I would definitely get it. It goes with so many things. One day in my office, I did the new Strawberry Snowflakes candles from Bath & Body Works, which is Juicy Strawberry, Whipped Cream, Ice Bergamot. I love Ice Bergamot. This candle did not impress me at all. I didn't care for this. It didn't throw enough for me. I will probably try to burn nice, which I always have good luck, honestly, with Bath & Body candles. So it burned well. But I will probably try it one more time. And in a small room like my office, I think I had some strawberry going out in the open. So I just put this in. And if it doesn't do any better, I'm just going to throw this one in the crock in my bedroom and just get rid of it. And I would not repurchase that one at all. It's a pretty scent on cold. I mean, it's light, but okay. So I wanted to get through, I decided what I was going to do. Some of these Tootsie's Sugar Shack clams that I had just done a video on earlier this week. You know, the clams were a hot mess. They were all broken, and I would try to push the wax out of the clam to smell it, and I would break it myself, or they came broken. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna melt some of these broken ones and just see what I think. Guys, wow, that's all I can say. One day I did a lemon pound cake and blueberry cobbler mixed all through my Open Concept. This was phenomenal. This shit was strong. I mean, their presentation is a hot mess. Their clams are crap. They really are. But this wax was top notch. I would order both of these again. I would place another order from this company right now. It was so good. I mean, the lemon, it was super, super strong. And then I took out, let me think. I do think I took these out and put them in my bedroom the next day. You know how I am about if wax still has some scent. I do not like to just throw it away. It's amazing. Really, really good. The second one that I did was their Nag Champa and their sugar cookie, which, why can I not find the clam in here? Okay, so I can't find the clam. But what I did is I mixed their Nag Champa and their sugar cookie throughout my open concept. One of the best days I've ever had of wax. Now, I love Nag. If you don't like it, obviously, you're not going to like this. But this is so super strong. It really needed something to tone it down. This went all day, all evening, and I moved it to my bedroom yesterday. It went all day and into the evening yesterday, and I went ahead and turned it back on again. Stuff is so good, you guys. Now, Tootsie's has a website, and their clams are like $3 and $3.25 on the website. And I think you pay shipping. They have an Etsy site. You can get free shipping on Etsy with a probably, I don't know how much order. Usually it's $35. I don't know if that's what theirs is. And all their clams are marked down to like $2.92. It's phenomenal. And I really like their sugar cookie too. It was a really strong sugar cookie. I can't believe I don't know where that's at. This was superb. And my kids even like this. Yeah, this Nag by itself, ooh, it is strong, but it is really good. But like I said, they've got to do something about these clams. They really do. But that stuff was good. I did go through a bag of cotton balls. I've got to go to Dollar General today and get some more. All right. So I did, okay, so the day I did that strawberry candle, I had some strawberry going. I did a Destination Wax strawberry seeds. Probably my all-time favorite strawberry. Love this. It's a macerated strawberry or a summer scoop type strawberry to me, and I love it. And I mixed it with tinsel from Southbound because I had just the one clam, which wasn't enough. Tinsel is pomegranate, strawberries, raspberries, and a hint of fresh peppermint leaves and vanilla. This was so good together. Tinsel is really, really good. Open Concept and Gray Brown Monday. Gray Bathroom on Monday. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. This is what I use in my Open Concept. It was so good. That little bit of peppermint and tinsel. And it's a great strawberry, too. It's a great berry scent with strawberry seeds. Such a pretty day. And I did this strawberry snowflakes in this office. And I did this Fa La 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 sample from L3 in here also. So I had all that going. So it was a super, super pretty day. Loved that. My Southbound Christmas clams have been working great for me. I would purchase more of those. And like I said, I only had one of a lot of them. But you can always find, I have a lot of just, you know, plain basic scents that I can add that work. That's a pretty one. Tinsel's really pretty. One day in my Open Concept, I cut up a chunk muffin from Sassy Girl Aroma of My Wish for Christmas, which was lemon, orange, cedarwood, and pine, all nestled in a warm, rich vanilla cookie. This was nice. It really was. I was able to put this in my open and here in my office. I don't necessarily think I would repurchase this. I'm really gonna try to limit what I purchase, I think, from Sassy Girl Aroma. She has a couple of my favorite scents that I will continue to purchase. But some of her other stuff that just didn't perform as well. And this was okay. It was a solid medium, but it was nothing that I love, and have to have. But yeah, it's pretty. Snowpocalypse 2021. I used this, and this is Teddy Bees, which is a magnificent blend of Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Cashmere, Sandalwood, Vanilla Bean, and Cedar. Used this in my open last Sunday. This was poured June of 21. I got this in a D stash. You know what? This is a super pretty scent on cold. I am loving Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds right now. I'm really loving it. This probably will not be a repurchase for me though. It was just a medium throw for me. I actually liked it more on cold than I did melting, but it was still really good. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna get it again. You know, I may. Probably it will be a while. I don't like to say never, you know, I have trouble with never because we change our minds. Okay, I don't even know what I melted this with. It really does not matter, but oh, yes, I do. Never mind, I got it. Okay, so in my mind, I don't have room. I'm running out of room for candles, right? So in my mind, if I cut a Bath & Body Works candle up and put it in a bag, that means I have more room for candles and I can buy more candles, right? I mean, that's how we all think about that, right? So what I did is I cut up this chestnut and clove candle for a couple reasons, actually. One is I just had one candle. What's that one candle gonna really do for me? So I thought if I cut it up, I can throw it in some warmers with some other clams that maybe I didn't have enough for the whole open concept. So one day I thought, I'm gonna just try this in my office. So I put some of this in my warmers and I just wanted a more creaminess to it. So I had one little sample of Sugar Cookie Royale from L3. Cut this in half. One sample cut in half. It kind of looked like it was open in the middle. It was just a circle open in the middle. This took over. This overpowered this chestnut and clove Bath & Body Works. And that's all I smelled in here all day while I was working with Sugar Cookie Royale. It is phenomenal. I would love to have, I'll have to look. I might have some trigs in just this, but I would take a loaf in just her Sugar Cookie Royale. This was okay. It is what it is. You know, it's chestnut and clove. It's, you know, it is what it is. Okay, what did I melt with this? So I had, let's see, with Bathing Garden, Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Let's find that. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, so I had a Holly Berry Cinnamon from Scentsy, which is Sweet Cassis, Clove Leaf, Juniper Berry. This is okay. It's a little too clovey for me. But I took that and mixed that in my open concept with the Bathing Garden, Christmas Yet to Come. I did not have the scent notes on this, but it was cinnamony. You know, this was an okay day. This wasn't my favorite. It was a little too spicy for me, but the performance with these two together was a solid medium performance in the house. You know, it was good. I don't believe that I would purposely repurchase any of these. If this came in one of those, you know, I love to buy those bundles. And sometimes they put one really good bar you want in there and then the rest are just random bars. But, I mean, I'll melt this. I might actually have another one of those in there. Tree Cutting from Goose Creek. I really, really like this one. It's Winter Pine, Snowflake Spearmint, Eucalyptus, Timber, and Applewood. Love eucalyptus and spearmint together in wax. This was a great performer. I used it in my office, and I put some of it in the little bathroom, I guess. I only used 2 little cubes, but it's a good performer. I really like Goose Creek's stuff, but $5 frickin'. So they'd have to be on sale, definitely. Okay, so one day I mixed from Rose Girls, Have Yourself a Merry Mario Christmas, which was a peppermint mocha cookies Dunk My Donuts blend. I think I had like 2 pieces of this left. Mixed it with mistletoe cocoa, which is sweet ripe berries, white chocolate cocoa, and a hint of coconut from Southbound, and a mint Oreo pie sample. Did this in the open. This was super good. I mean, through well. I just had a minty, pepperminty, Christmassy cocoa kind of day. So it was nice. I don't know if I'm going to purposely seek out those mint cocoa scents anymore. I don't know. I mean, I'm really over that stuff right now. So it's easy for me to say, yeah, I'm not going to ever, you know, buy that again. But I don't know. Who knows? Winter Woods from Southbound, another one of those Christmas clams. Okay, this was good. So I took this Winter Woods, which is crisp winter air, fir needles, cherry almond, applewood, and cedar. I only had the one clam, and I mixed it with the maraschino sugar cookie. It was such a good day. And I'm really glad that I melted this again. I like this more each time I've warmed it. The first time I melted it, I was like, you know, it's kind of overrated. And then the second time, I was like, yeah, it's better. This time I loved it. I really did. So much so, I did put a bar in my club to have, and then I just closed out a party, and I grabbed a brick for one of my half price items, I think, is what I did. So, yeah. So that was a really, really good combination. I liked that. Just Breathe, a little sample. I really like this. I did this in my office one of those days I was stuffy, and I really like this. Is this something that comes back in the catalog every year? Did I miss out? Is it gone? If anyone knows, let me know, because I'll definitely grab a bar of that just to have. From Closet Full of Wax, I did a scoopable sample in Danish Butter Cookies Marshmallow Fluff Sugar Cookie Royale Sweet Bakery Dough. Did this here in my office and mixed it with, okay, I mixed this with that blueberry that I did in here from the Candle Cravings. Guys, this was super good too. It was super strong for just a plain bakery. I really don't hear anybody talk about Closet Full of Wax. The only thing I've ever purchased from them is their big sample bags. Carson, if you like samples now, Closet Full of Wax does one similar to the way L3 does. And you get all kinds of stuff. You get the scoopables and the regular, just like L3. But they're really good to try, and I have good luck with them. I've just never purchased anything from them. But yeah, this did great in here. I mean, anytime you can take one of these, you know, plain bakeries, and it's kind of the star of the show, you know it's pretty good. Winter Love Spell from Southbound, which is Love Spell blended with fresh mint and vanilla. I did this in my bedroom. It's nice. It smells like Love Spell. It's nothing that I have to have again. It performed really good. Like I said, I have good luck with their clams. Okay. When I first started in vendor wax, no, this was even, I consider starting in vendor wax like last November when I made the Lurid order and I made Bathing Garden. This was before that. This was probably mid 2020. I got on Etsy and I bought some clams. I don't even know what this brand is, but I had 2 of these. They were called Spicy Christmas. I put these in my basement. We are melting a little bit more down there now in the winter because the kids are home, so there's more people down there. Brad likes to go down in the basement in the winter. We have this couch that's like, it's epic. I mean, it's one of it. All the kids talk about it. Everybody loves our couch. So, yeah, and these were okay. They were just, and it doesn't really matter because we don't even know where the hell they're from. So, did my sample of Oogie Boogie in here. This was phenomenal. It's a key lime cupcake, candied limes, buttercream maybe. But I'm going to tell you, I get ice cream when this melts. I get a strong, like mint, not mint, like key lime or lime type of ice cream. I really love that, and I bought a loaf. That is why samples are so important, I think. Had a sample of Cookie Crack from L3. I don't know what else in Cookie Crack. Do I have the L3? I might be able to tell you guys because I was just on here. So I'm going to look this up and see if I can tell you what is in Cookie Crack. Cookie Crack. Pink frosted animal cookies, sugar cookie dough, and whipped cream. So I mixed this with, it says with some coffee in my office. I don't know where the damn coffee is. I don't know. This was okay. I prefer just regular sugar cookie royale to this. So I don't think that I would purposely seek that out. Always happy to have samples though to mix with stuff. From the Bathing Garden, Candy Cane Noir. This is a dark patchouli crushed candy cane. I mixed this with some thwomps, and I have thwomps left, and that's from Rose Girls. It's still back here in my melting basket because I have some of it left over. I forgot to throw it in here. It definitely needed the thwomps. This patchouli, this is a very Man, this is a very patchouli candy cane. I don't think that I would seek this one out again. You know, it was a nice, strong day. Peppermint scents and minty scents do really well in my house. So, yeah, it was a decent performer. I took out this Scentsy Red Berries and Spruce from my car, whatever the hell you call these, scent circles. It was okay. It's a scent circle. They're not life-changing. We all know that. Sugar Cookie Honey Peanut Butter. I put this in tea light in my office one day. Yeah, I don't know. I had some other bakery going in here, one of these. Guys, I don't think that I care for honey and wax at all. I didn't really care for this, and I think it was the honey. I don't know that it was the peanut butter I didn't like. I think it was the honey. I do have some loaves of some peanut butter blends that I'm gonna try, but I think it's the honey. I just think I need to stay away from honey. And the last thing I have is Winter Wonderland from Southbound. Now this is a black currant, raspberry, and juicy apple with creamy vanilla musk. Melted this in my bedroom. Okay, so I had 4 cubes left, right? Yeah. So I put a cube and 2 warmers, so 2 cubes, and then I have a hot plate that I keep like an empty candle vessel on that I use in my bedroom. I stuck 2 cubes in there, but I forgot to turn it on. So I was like, wow, all day long. I was like, man, this is freaking phenomenal. It's so strong, very black currant heavy. So if you don't like black currant, you probably won't like this. But I was like, man, I could have done, you know, I could have probably went with 2 cubes. I was very right because that's all I had going because I forgot to turn them on. So then the next day I went ahead, I turned those 2 warmers back on for a second day. I took 1 cube I had the 2 cubes in the vessel. So I split that in half, put 1 in the vessel and went ahead into my bathroom. Went ahead and put 1 in that warmer, went all day again. Probably could have went a 3rd day, but I was just tired of smelling it. So I took it out. Yeah, this was phenomenal performer. Like I said, my bedroom, I've got the cathedral ceilings. It's a huge bedroom with an attached bath. This was fantastic in it. Very black currant heavy. So yeah, you know, I've just really had good luck with a lot of stuff. My Southbound clams, Christmas clams, have done amazing. Mint has done really well for me this holiday season. So yeah, I mean, it was a good melting couple weeks. It really was. But I'm treed out, I'm spiced out, I'm minted out, ready for some other stuff. So I think I'm going to go through and just pull some stuff that I really want to melt. I think that might be what I'm going to do. I don't know. We'll see what I come up with. I think I'm going to do a melting basket either this evening or maybe tomorrow. And we'll see what I come up with. We all know I have a lot to choose from. So, okay. I hope everyone has a great day today. Hopefully I will be back in a little bit. So happy New Year's Eve. Talk to you guys later. Bye.